What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. Just restocked my potions here at Karen, and we are ready for the point of no return. I mean, at this point, there's literally nothing else to do but go face off with Ultima, and thanks to our little foray into Mysidia, we have a whole bunch of brand new toys to take care of that. Before we do, though, we do have things to hit up at the reading table. A New Hope. Clive, I pen you this note from the Witten Hall, beneath the tapestry whose images for so long haunted my dreams. Outside, the air rings with Manda's soothing coos, the clangor of Pavart's hammer and the rumble of his curses, and the whisper of the winds through the Elder's blessings. In short, almost everything is as it was before you came here. There is just one different. The bundle that lies burbling happily beside me. One tiny difference, yet one that has changed everything. When my ancestors committed their greatest sin, it was not only Wallius who was frozen in time. For 80 years, we motes of water have been bound by the spell they cast that day, unable to right their wrongs, unable to move forward. But now, like Wallius, we are released. We can live again, on our own terms, where every life is equal and all equally cherished. You brought us this gift, and I have every belief that you will bring it to the world. Believe in yourself as we believe in you. Shula. A nice little note of encouragement before we head on to this final battle. I'm very curious how this is all going to turn out and what we're going to end up facing in Origin. We got a lot of stories to tie off, right? We got Dion's redemption. He's going to fly us up there with Bahamut, or he said at least he was going to try and prime. And man, I hope he doesn't have to fall on his sword for that, because I'm quite fond of this character. I think Dion's my favorite of everybody. We got our best boy Toggle here by Joshua. I imagine Jill won't be
Do you think they'll
heading to Origin with us.
Of course they will.
I'm not sure if we'll be
It's
taking
just a
Gav
big
either.
crystal. How hard
But
could it be?
without further ado, let's head on into the final confrontation. See how all this is gonna end. Origin, Central Valastia. Awoken from its slumber beneath the foundations of Twinside, this corrupted construct now looms over the twins, its form a bruise on the very heavens. And actually, I told a quick little lie to you guys, let's see. That's the cooldown thing. What is this one? Increase the rate at which damage multiplier, so we need those, and that's Deluge. Okay, never mind, we don't have to switch up any of these. So Omega was 410. This is 10... Oh, sorry, this is 60 less damage, but 700 for the stagger. So on top of that and the water cannon, I think Ultima's going to have a very bad day with his stagger bar. Let's head on in. Pretty excited to see how all this ends. The gang's all here.
Oh, and while you're at it, Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
We'll be back.
He'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this.
You should go to his resting place and tell him yourself too.
Well, behave yourself, mate.
We'll see.
Sid knew what he was too. You remember when he threw the spear? He said, "I know what you are." You're part of the gang too, Dion.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
Don't let it go to your head.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Gab will be okay. He's got plenty to keep him busy here.
I shall pray for your safe return.
Baby on the way.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
No one for goodbyes, huh?
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before. So just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
I am a fan of Byron.
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Man, he's been with us the whole game. Leaving him behind for this one.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours.
Absolutely. We're gonna go stick the fate of humanity up Ultima's ass.
I do.
Come on, me.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
About time you said it.
I know. I love you too.
I thought she was gonna pull a Harrison Ford right there and just say I know. Or that she would tell us when we get back. I admit I'm gonna feel a little lost for a second when I'm done with this. I've enjoyed this game a lot.
Now, we have a god to kill.
Mm-hmm. Let's get it.
Clive!
Well, it looks like Dion still has a decent amount of control over Bahamut. Enough to not turn on us, at least.
come! Hold on, Joshua!
Already am.
To make us a way in.
Bahamut is very, very strong. Even though we still sucked his power. And I can only imagine what Ultima is gonna have in store for us in here. We're probably gonna see the extent of his power in total.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began, where it all begins, our arc.
There's so much for Barnabas's reward.
Architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last.
I assure you, by the time we're done,
Now
you'll
we
see it as
shall
much
be
less of a
truly
positive.
Complete.
Well,
There's 3 of us, and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
expecting it to be easy, but I also wasn't expecting him to be this fucking overpowered.
Not this time. Move aside, Phoenix! You will answer for what you've done! Be freed! You cannot control us! Joshua! And you will not claim us! Ever!
I don't believe you.
Had you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided. We have you.
Go! Save your brother!
It's not gonna be enough.
I ask not for acceptance. Only forgiveness!
Man, Dion is a savage. That is why I love that character.
Oh, Father. It is done.
Well, if you want to go out a certain way, that's how you want to go, right? I would say he redeemed himself. I'm sure Ultima's not dumb, but he did just pave the way for us to get it done.
Clive! Clive! No!
They have done a great job making this scale to be a battle of gods. We're not done yet, Clive. Still got business.
Joshua.
Thank the Founder.
Let's teach Ultima about our wills.
Did I mention you look terrible?
Don't look great yourself.
Oh, I'll be
Seen
alright.
your chest recently.
And Dion. Take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
The indomitable spirit of humanity. Always looking for a way, always looking for a plan, always looking for a choice. Talk about that a lot in the Mass Effect series too, how there's just one thing things that aren't human will never understand.
Sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
It's our mortality and our willingness to survive that makes us great. It makes us rush forward headlong into the unknown, right?
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. Oh, I think we're past that, Clive.
In Mass Effect, the other species don't understand humans and they think we're brash because we're short-lived. We like to get things done quickly. The Reapers will never understand us because they don't understand human emotion and love and care and big dreams. And Ultima has the same problem that the Reapers do.
Cold. So empty. We're close.
What is that old Greek saying?
Seems that way.
There's a Greek saying that
For us in there.
humans spend all their time envying the gods, when in reality it's the gods that envy us. They envy our mortality. Everything is more beautiful because we're doomed. I think that's a very pretty saying. The one we're gonna educate Ultima on here in a second.
Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber, that together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation, only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him alone. Clive, I think I understand. He...
Joshua wasn't in that cutscene right there when it panned out.
Oh no.
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua?
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
Clive.
Don't speak. Shh.
The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit, and the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance.
In vain.
In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. Thank you, Clive. For being my brother.
Man, I love this game.
Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
Great fucking voice acting too.
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains.
Get used to that feeling.
Empty the vessel.
Still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
That's what you always have. And and always will.
Fuck yes.
On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore. Too slow.
Break.
Did I miss and hit that all on the, Okay, no, we just hit an immunity phase for him. That's what it is. He just can't get his health any physically lower than that.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation. Only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed. Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
Like I said,
Be broken.
we'll be educating him on his little errors here.
For such is my will.
Try it.
What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us.
Some jealousy and anger there, huh?
I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who would turn the skirt upon his master! consume mine. No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the result shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing. Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roar! My will be done.
He's using all of our icon stuff. How do you like it, bitch? play with Ramu now.
Unyielding.
Titan!
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take. Press forward. Darkness spread.
We hit a threshold. We're not gonna take any more damage from this.
Like undying.
That's my boy!
Good voices during these clashes is a very nice touch.
Ice unfeeling.
Eva!
Together!
Darkness unending.
Odin.
Onward, my son.
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
Cast a lemon break.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. Not. Witness my creation.
Yeah, he's getting lucky with these thresholds I can't pass.
With me, Phoenix. Forevermore. So sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Absolutely.
I cannot end. I am the end. Mortals! The world you seek is but a fantasy!
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness. I said, it's over!
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are.
Because there's two coins to that.
We survive. We endure.
Beauty and love.
We don't need a reason.
Compassion.
We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on.
Human spirit is what set us apart from everything else on the planet.
Because that is our way.
It's what things like Ultima never understand. How could they?
My congratulations. Relish this victory. knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
I mean, shit, are we technically the creator now? Lot to get here. Joshua and an honorable mention for Dion. Man, this game is good. It's just full of so many nice touches too. Like, no doubt, I'm sure this is about to be. It's done itself a lot of justice in all these twists and turns. Lots of setup and payoff. Lots of well-written dialogue, lots of great music. Great gameplay and action. Great voice acting. This is a very, very solid game. Honestly, I think I would give this one a 9 out of 10. This will definitely be on my replay list for a long time to come. I thoroughly enjoyed this. The Rosarian salute is very cool. It'll be the start of the bond that never broke.
seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. These are our terms.
Yeah, what a phenomenal game. These are our terms. I did tell him I was gonna stick it up his ass even if it meant the death of me. And it looks like it didn't. Which is good, because we got a woman to love. That is a really pretty song. Well, that took a turn after what I just said, huh? It's so good. Everybody signing up kind of figured it was a one-way trip, right? Well, this stuff is what we died for.
Beautiful thing.
What we risked it all for.
He is, isn't he? What are you gonna call him?
Let me
They all have a future.
see. Oh, Reed, little one. Got a smile for your Uncle
We
Gar.
set everybody up to make the most of it.
What? I was only...
I said a lot during this story that it's your job as a leader to set things up in case you're never coming back. Oh boy, Toggle.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark.
If you need a rest, I can take it.
Oh, hold you to that.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
You be alright, Gav. What a beautiful story. I am very fond of this game.
And thus did our journey end.
Bravo. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed playing it. I can safely say I love this game to death. That was a beautiful story and a very fitting end. I'm glad they had the balls to actually finish that and put Clive to rest to save the day. A lot of times companies will shy away from endings like that because they're afraid to hurt people's feelings, but there's a reason I like dark fantasy, man, and that's why. I hope this was as fun to watch as it was to play, and I hope you enjoyed the series. It's been a long one. I think this will be 97 or 98 episodes by the time we're done. This was a long episode in itself, but there's no way I could have cut any of that. All these characters you see in the background were all written phenomenally. Well, I suppose it's time to wrap it up, like we wrapped up the journey, so thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the series, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is, as always, a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.